Hi, are you enjoying your devotional time? I bet you're talking to God way more often than just during that one time a day. He is irresistible once you start getting to know him. He finds you irresistible too. You and I both know that the person he made us to be on the inside, that authentic self, is spectacular. We want everybody to see it. We want to be irresistible. We want to be irresistible so badly that in 2016, we spent $4,854,737 at one cosmetics chain, men and women. Did that work? Are we irresistible? All right, we're taught by movies and by serial dating that we can be worshipped if we're just stunning enough and learn the right balance between flirty and hard to get. I'll never forget the time I realized that just wasn't true. I was 18 and I'd been married for a few months, and I put on something gorgeous I got at my bridal shower, and my husband was too tired. I cried all night. That feeling of rejection was overwhelming. Yes, I am going to be talking about marriage this week. Actually, if you're single, don't turn me off, because the points I'm going to share are important for us to know in every relationship. It comes down to it, God is the only one worthy of worship. He's the only one perfect. And yet, since the dawn of time, he has been neglected and misunderstood by humans too. Nobody's going to long for you every second of every day. They're going to get wrapped up in themselves. But we can be cherished, recognized for being special, respected for our minds, and appreciated for our contributions. We can. I could talk about this all day, but for the next two videos, I'm going to talk about two main points and give you one tip that you can use right away. Point number one, it's not always about you. My friend is a good-looking biker who built a successful business, and he's one of the kindest men I've ever met. All he ever wanted was the love of one woman. And 2 years after she left, he was still broken-hearted over the loss. I'd never felt special, she said. People. Okay, so let's talk. It is nature for us to choose someone who is different than us. It's just the way the world works. So we are destined to receive and express love in a different manner than our partner. It's just going to happen. Plus, your ability to perceive love is affected by your experiences and emotional fluctuations that don't have anything at all to do with your partner. So, do you ever find yourself getting angry or defensive when the other person really isn't meaning any harm? Step away. Ask God to zip your lips and help you figure out what's going on inside of you. And then come back only when you can talk it through in a way that builds your relationship instead of tearing it down. If you're in a relationship, give the other person space to do that. It'll be healthier for you both. 1 Corinthians 13:7 says, love always protects, always trusts, always hopes, and always perseveres. So love always protects, always trusts, always hopes, and always perseveres. There's another side to the not about you coin. We have to be willing to do what doesn't come naturally. Early in our marriage, my husband said, guys just aren't into all that birthday stuff. And I said, well, you should have married a guy then. We had to, over time, have compassionate conversations where we learned what was important to the other person. so that I wasn't trying to do things that weren't received well, and he wasn't missing things that I wanted. I have a friend who actually recovered a completely broken relationship by following the Love Dare. It's a book that's a life-changing challenge based on the 5 love languages. So today, try this. And if you're single or married, this is going to change your interactions with people. It's called lighting up. I talk about it in chapter 15 of Wisdom Better Than Wishing, but let me demonstrate it for you. So you're going along and you see somebody. Hi. Okay, I'll do it again. Da 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 da. Do you see what happened there? So in that instant, you have just told someone, I recognize you. You're special. God made you by hand, so I'm going to give you my attention. Now, I think we all need to hear that for ourselves and see how it makes us feel. It feels good. So repeat this with me. I recognize you. You're special. God made you by hand, so I'm going to give you my attention. Do that for someone today. Lord, be with my friends today. Guide them in their relationships. Break down the walls that would harm them or tear apart their relationships. Help them to be honest with each other and respectful. In Jesus' name.